Hello and welcome. There is a lot going on in the economy right now that is causing a buzz in the mainstream media and the precious metals space alike. Let me just quickly say that this video is not financial advice and that I give you permission as a stacker to ignore all the background noise right now, which you probably already do because stackers are smart people who are good at seeing things for what they are. Will the Fed raise rates again? Will they hold? Will they lower rates? Who knows, but what I can tell you is the CPI numbers let us know that the year-over-year inflation in August was 4.3%. Plus, the U.S. national crude oil reserves are at a 41-year low, and the U.S. national debt has passed 33 trillion. Now let's take a look at the biggest asset class, the residential housing market. And the only thing propping up the housing market right now, inventory, is going to be coming back over the next few months. Combine that with the typical downtrend in housing prices during the winter, and that bubble is about to pop. All areas will behave differently, but overall the downtrend is about to start, and this is something everyone will notice because people scattered across the country will lose equity, and many people who bought over the last few years will be upside down on their home loans. By the first quarter of next year, regardless of what the people on the TV say, the average American is going to know the economy is messed up. The media and government will have a very hard time convincing even the most gullible Americans that they still have things under control. Inflation is not going away, and it never will with our current monetary system. By late winter, they won't be able to convince people anymore that it's no big deal or that it's transitory or anything like that. By late winter, only a small portion of the sheeple will still believe their BS because there will be way too much blood in the streets, economically speaking, for regular people to ignore. Even if they get inflation down to their target range, which they probably won't, inflation will still persist, and the US dollar will continue to lose purchasing power. So that brings us to the metals. They say that many of the sheeple are going to wait to consider buying silver and gold until the Fed starts to lower rates, which is a crazy thing to do. Why is that crazy? Because they're going to have to start printing again at some point, which will further erode the purchasing power of the dollar. Even if they were to leave rates where they are, the metals will continue to rise in price with inflation. And in regards to silver, the demand will continue to exceed the supply, and the longer someone waits, the more likely it will become that they will have to pay through their nose for it. And if they end up waiting for years, they might not be able to find any at all. The prices are still great right now, so just keep on stacking, keep on getting while the getting is good, and by all means do not sell right now unless you absolutely have to for some reason. A year or two from now, you will thank me. And with that, I would like to say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video.
A lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of the sheep.